Okay, hi there and welcome to day 29. Not many more days left for March. And day 29 of Mysterious March, I should say. And today we are doing the Siberian Sturgeon. So what is it? What makes it mysterious? Yep, so today we are doing a fish. You may know them as the fish who produce caviar. Well, yes, but they are also an amazing species of fish in their own right. Never mind the price of their eggs at anywhere between $45 to $1,000 per ounce. Yeah. The Siberian sturgeon, otherwise known as long-nosed sturgeon, which is a bit weird because they aren't the only sturgeon with a long nose, is a long-living, ancient, armoured freshwater fish species. They can live to around 60 years old, whereas most freshwater fish live anywhere between 3 to 25 years. So yeah, a very long-living fish. So where are they found? Now this took a lot of research, but hopefully I've done this fish justice. So yep, they are found in freshwater rivers and lakes in Siberia in Russia. Technically in Asia, but Russia spans across Europe and Asia. Most of Russia's human population lies in Europe, but Siberia is very interesting bioregion and climate. The Siberian climates of tundra, dense forest, mountains are some of the coldest places on Earth. The Siberian sturgeon is found in the Ob, Irtish, Yenisei, Lena, Kolyma, Katanga, Yasana, Anabar, Olanyok, and Yana rivers. I am so sorry if I butchered those pronunciations, but I would have put them all on screen. So good luck pronouncing them. Rivers and Lake Baikal, as well as other freshwater lakes. They are found in deep and shallow parts of the water and prefer swift moving current. They can also be found in estuaries where salt water and freshwater mix. Many Siberian sturgeons are also kept in captivity for farming around the world. They prefer to spawn young in rivers with gravel bottoms, but live as adults in the deepest parts of rivers where there are still strong currents. So Russia and therefore Siberia are where most of the river systems where the Siberian sturgeon is found. This covers Eastern Europe and North Asia, or Eurasia. It is the largest country in landmass in the world, spanning 11 time zones and sharing land borders with 14 countries. The Ural Mountains and the Ural River are the definitive boundaries between Asia and Europe, and Russia encompasses both sides of these landforms. The Siberian sturgeon did used to roam through Mongolia and China also, but is rarely seen in these regions today. The Siberian sturgeon is critically endangered in the wild as assessed by the IUCN Red List. They have been hunted for generations for their caviar, which is their eggs or unfertilized roe. This caviar is harvested from females by either killing them, or today there is a no-kill method which involves something similar to a C-section or like a milking, but giving live birth. Most reputable caviar farms kill the sturgeons though. Believe it or not, it is probably the more humane option. All kinds of problems can occur otherwise. They are also endangered due to habitat loss, degradation, where damming is a big culprit. There are 27 sturgeon species which are used to farm caviar. Caviar is not true caviar if it does not come from the Accipinceridae family, which are the sturgeons. Just some of the sturgeons are the beluga sturgeon, Kaluga sturgeon, Russian sturgeon, Japanese, Adriatic, Persian, shovelnose and white sturgeon, the sterret sturgeon or the starry sturgeon. Just a side note, the beluga caviar, the most expensive caviar, is not from a beluga whale. So check out yesterday's video, day 28. But this caviar comes from the beluga sturgeon. The word beluga comes from the Russian word for white, just referring to the coloration of the beluga whale and the beluga sturgeon's flanks compared to other sturgeons. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce what this is called in Russian, so here it is on screen. Wild caviar is slowly declining, but there will probably always be a desire for wild caught caviar because it is a delicacy. Most farms do good, but individuals may do otherwise, catching wild fish. These large fish usually weigh around 65 kilos or 143 pounds, but can get up to around 200 kilos or 440 pounds. They can grow up to 6 meters long. The Siberian sturgeon feed on benthic or bottom-dwelling crustaceans and larvae of different insects and fish. The Siberian sturgeon migrate long distances in the rivers they are spawned in, or the rivers they hatch in. And sturgeon species have been around for over 200 million years. They are just very ancient looking, with a long slender body and elongated snout. They also have dorsal scutes or bony plates covering their body. They can vary from brown to grey with white or yellow on their underside. And that's everything I've got today on the Siberian sturgeon. Little bit of a dive into where they're found, which is interesting. There was a lot of information on the caviar part concerning sturgeons, but I wanted to focus a bit more on the animal itself. So, with that, I will jump into some drawing and see you in the next video.